China, the Chinese chicken. You have a drumstick and your brain stops sticking.
This is China Chicken, and if you don't know, I'm a huge Star Wars fan, so I wanted to go over this news potential rumor that Dave Filoni is reportedly a top candidate to run Star Wars after Kathleen Kennedy leaves, and that's co-run. Current thinking is he'd co-lead with Lucasfilm exec Carrie Beck, which is interesting. Some worry he's too steep in Star Wars lore, risking the brand losing broader audiences. One Disney insider says he's not the Andor guy, he's the Ahsoka guy. And it's kind of almost a negative remark that they're kind of making here, because Andor was a big hit amongst a lot of the fans and actually did a lot better in the second season than compared to the first season in respect to viewers. So they got a lot more viewers this last season. And it's just kind of interesting that everyone's talking about him this way. And I love Dave Filoni. I'm a huge fan of his ever since he did the Avatar: The Last Airbender show back before he was even working with Lucasfilm and Disney. And that's kind of how he worked his way up, was through the animated side of things and storytelling that way. And then when he got a job with Lucasfilm under George Lucas, he was in charge of the Clone Wars show, which is also one of my favorite animated shows growing up. And from there, he created Ahsoka, and then the Ahsoka show that just happened, and he's been doing more and more, and especially more and more live action. And a lot of people are not a big fan of his live action projects, but I've loved it so far. I've thought he's done a great job with Ahsoka and The Mandalorian he helped with. And yeah, I just think we need some of that. I feel some of the magic in those shows compared to what George Lucas did with his movies. And I feel the spark and the magical feeling that you got watching Star Wars with that stuff. So to me, Dave Filoni is Star Wars, and I hope he gets more projects in the future. I know he's involved with the Mandalorian and Grogu movie, and then he's supposed to get his own movie. So I'm really excited, especially for that movie, to see how that comes out. But yeah, this is really good news in my opinion. I'm not really sure about Carrie Beck, and I think she was with Lucasfilm a long time also. So I think she knows Dave and wants to help him move up. And she can take care of more of the business side of things, and Dave can take care of more of the storytelling side of things. And I think it'll work out really well. And Kathleen Kennedy will hopefully be stepping to the side and retiring soon. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments section below. Do you like this idea of Dave Filoni running everything? Did you love the Andor show? Do you think it should go more in that direction with Star Wars? I'd like to know your opinion. I wasn't a big fan of Andor in my thoughts, but I do love Dave Filoni, and I love Ahsoka, and I want to see that story continue and see what he can do in the future. So let me know what you guys think down below again, and leave a like, subscribe, have a great day.
Chickadee China, the Chinese chicken. You have a drumstick and your brain stops sticking.